public and our veterans that have come to join us today. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you our girls and boys state representatives, Caitlin Tooby, Isabel Clady, and Mason Ashford, and they will be leading us through our program today. At this time, we would like you to please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of the colors and the singing of the national anthem by teachers Jessica Wellness and Allison Hubert. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous night. For the ramparts we were so gallantly and the rockets rushed through the most thirsty gleam. Give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Sing the star-spangled banner yet waving, for the land of the free and the home of the free. Now, we'd like to play a Veterans Day tribute video that was made by Caitlin Tooby. And afterwards, I will read a poem entitled Stop for Today. You were searching for my name today. I saw you standing there. Man, you look different with that silver in your ear. Me, I haven't aged a bit, still all of 21. That's the thing about us spirits, forever young at the wall. Here at the wall, we were proud to serve our country. When you talk about Uncle Slim, then more than little ages, they shipped us off to them. Remember all the heat and bugs, things marching to the front. Constant gunfire, smell of death, sight of all that blood, some gave wrong. Lanes guarding this wall, but it's a wall of love, a wall that heals, a wall that touches, helps you feel the faces of more than 50,000 names. Feel the wall be forever changed. When we finally got the orders saying we could go back home, they were looking for my body, so you made the trip alone. Came back to a country couldn't comprehend how so many boys had left, turned as messed up men and served it all. Names here on the wall. It's the wall that heals, a wall that touches. Helps you feel the faces of more than 50,000 names. Feel the wall be forever changed. So as you stand there weeping, with your fingers on my name, share with those cute grandkids the reason for this place. To restore some stolen gratitude and dignity. This granite wall of honor, oh memory. It's a wall of love, a wall that heals, a wall that touches. Helps you feel the faces of more than 50,000 names. The wall forever changed. The wall forever changed.
Thought for the Day by Cindy Sweeney. Dear veterans, those of us who never have not served will never fully understand the sacrifices you've made, both in times of peace and of war. We will never fully understand what you were required to do or how you were able to do it. We will never fully understand the depth of your scars, but what we can offer you is this. We see you, we recognize your humanity, and we send you love that is gentle, patient, and healing. With blessings and gratitude, we ask that you remember that you are loved. Thank you. The Maccray Choir concert band under the direction of Mr. Ross and Mr. Grunstedt will perform a patriotic melody for us called Patriotic Hymns.
Our speaker this afternoon is U.S. Army Sergeant First Class Lee Kibbard. We are happy to have him here to speak with us today. Please give him a warm welcome. Good afternoon. Fifth grade. Thank you for having us here today. Always an honor. Good news, I did not write the speech. Bad news, that means it's more than one page. Okay? Bear with me. I was an artillery guy, so you know we keep it short. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today as we honor the brave men and women from all walks of life who have stepped forward to defend our nation throughout our history. Veterans Day is a celebration of all those who have served and continue to serve our nation with honor and distinction. Each year we set this day aside all across the country to celebrate and pay tribute to America's veterans for their devotion, patriotism, selfless service, and sacrifice on behalf of us all. Their loyalty to our country and their great courage have made us what we are today, and what we have been for more than 200 centuries, or 2 centuries, not 200. The land of the free and the home of the brave, a beacon of hope in an increasingly complex world. We say thank you not only to them, but also to their families, for they have served and sacrificed for our nation. For nearly a century, we have celebrated this day on the anniversary of the armistice that ended World War I. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the battlefields of Europe fell silent after more than 4 years of fierce and intense fighting. This year, as we continue to observe the centennial commemoration of World War I, we also recognize and remember the American Expeditionary Force and their honor and their legacy. Their spirit and their pivotal contributions to ensuring victory in World War I. Regardless of the military branch our veterans have served, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard, this day belongs to them. From the Minutemen who won our independence to today's warriors deterring aggression all around the world. The generations of patriots who have dedicated themselves to the defense of our country make us stronger and more resilient as a nation. Each veteran is a part of that proud legacy. They have served with honor and with dignity and patriotism. They have served in different places and in different ways, but served they have. They have not only fought our wars, they have preserved the peace, whether in faraway lands or here at home. They have lived uncommon lives under a common banner, a love of country and service to our nation. Therefore, it is fitting that we pause as a nation to recognize their service and sacrifices. President Calvin Coolidge said long ago, "The nation which forgets its defenders will itself be forgotten." Well, America does not have that problem. Your attendance here today attests to the fact that we have not forgotten our defenders. As a nation, we are blessed with the freedoms our veterans secured and preserved. They fought to defend our country and our way of life, not only for us, but for future generations of Americans. Today and every day, we must remember our veterans and remain constantly vigilant that the freedoms they secured and the security they defended are not threatened or taken for granted. We are often asked, as a country, what can we do for them? One way is to ensure that our force is always mission ready to answer the call of duty today and tomorrow at any time. Your Army needs your support, trust, and confidence to be ready, to be manned, trained, and equipped at all times, to safeguard our nation's security amid even more dangerous and more complex global security threats. Our first commanding general, George Washington, said, "To be prepared for war is one of the most effectual means of preserving peace." And so, a mission-ready American Army is the best chance for peace. Since 1775, the United States Army has proven itself absolutely vital in protecting the American people, safeguarding the nation, and advancing our interests abroad. We are committed and dedicated to building and maintaining an agile, adaptive army that can deter or defeat any aggressor. At the same time, we are also committed to taking care of our veterans. The U.S. has been at war for more than 17 years. Some of you are only know 9/11 in the history books, correct? Pretty crazy. We now have the largest population of young Americans since the Vietnam War. This population continues to grow, with approximately 120,000 soldiers transitioning out of the Army each year. We owe it to these men and women to make sure they transition from military service with the skills and experience to find meaningful employment. Once a soldier, always a soldier for life. That's as it should be, and we have a duty to support them. All Americans should accept the responsibility to ensure the service and sacrifices of our veterans are not overlooked or forgotten. Every soldier is a soldier for life. And one way the Army takes care of our veterans is through its Soldier for Life program. This program supports veterans and their families by connecting transitioning soldiers and veterans with health, wellness, employment, and educational service and opportunities. Coalitions of private sector employers are stepping up to hire veterans and their spouses. Still, much work remains to be done to enhance the access to such resources and support. So I urge all of you here today to do what you can to support such efforts and to remember that veterans still have much to offer to our great nation. Told you I didn't write this, it's super long. Potential future soldiers observe how we take care of our veterans as they consider themselves and our ability to man the all-volunteer army of the future defense in part on our support of today's veterans. Soldiers live by the Army values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. They do not leave behind their values and skills when they take off their uniforms for the last time and transition to civilian life. These men and women have knowledge, skills, and attributes to get just about any job done. They are some of the most talented, dedicated, capable, and entrepreneurial professionals in the world. They are smart, thoughtful, innovative leaders of character, and they often use the skills they gain in the military to continue to serve in their communities. Right now, all around the country, veterans serve as teachers, doctors, engineers, social workers, community leaders, first responders, and even elected officials. They continue to serve our country, our communities, by making positive impacts, building stronger futures, and inspiring future generations to come. General Creighton Abrams, the Army's 26th Chief of Staff, famously said that people aren't in the Army, they are the Army. Our Army is people. Our tanks and helicopters and formations are nothing without the trusted professionals who maneuver them. Our soldiers represent the best of our nation has to offer. They are the heart, the soul, and the spirit of the greatest nation on the planet. They carry on the proud legacy and traditions of our nation's veterans who have, throughout our history, kept us free, returned home, and continue to serve our nation in a multitude of ways. Today, we say thanks to them all. Thank you for inviting me here today, and happy Veterans Day to all of you. I would like to show you a YouTube video by singer Jack. This video is called Patriotism and a Great
If it's not fashion, it may be passé, but I believe that we are blessed every single day to live within the borders of a land where we can see everyone is equal and everyone is free. Our values and our values still remain. So every time morning is raised, I will stand for stars, I will stand for stripes, I will stand for the ones who lay down their lives. So we breathe freedom, everyone, every man, for one nation under God, I will stand. Father, struggle, men and women died, defending ideologies that govern all our lives. Rights from our Creator, life and liberty, they will not be torn asunder by man or tyranny. So as we stand in our we lift our voices and I will stand for stars, I will stand for stripes, I will stand for the ones who lay down their lives. So we breathe freedom, everyone, every man, for nation under God. The world will never understand what we know is true. That lady crying for that land, she's a woman.
We're now going to close the program. Please stand as we honor the fall veterans with the playing of the tax.
Before we close our program, I'd like to read you all a thing. They walk the line so that we can be free. Some stay on U.S. soil, some go overseas. All to defend our freedom and everything that freedom means. They do it without hesitation, and while giving up their dreams, when their time has come, they leave to go far away. They do it to keep all of the monsters at bay. They give up their time, they give up their lives, they give up their families and say goodbye to their lives. We see them every day and walk on by, many with a thank you, most without a hi. Many protest against what they do and all they fight for. Many hold up signs as if soldiers fall to the floor. You have the right to demonstrate because of all that they give, due to all that they give up. You have the right to live. The next time you walk by a soldier and don't even give it a thought, think of all that they did and all the battles that they fought. Please make sure to say thank you and make sure you are sincere because they don't give it a second thought and they do it all without fear.
Thank you all for attending. High school students, please stay seated as our guests make their way to our coffee and refreshments area. Once our guests have left the gym, you are free to take a cookie as you return to your afternoon pause class. Thanks again for everyone for attending. Have a good afternoon. Wait, sorry, I'm sorry. All 10th graders